Good morning students. Today we are going to deal with sine of trigonometric functions. So just we start from unit circle, that is in earlier video. Then we deal with what's about the sine of different ratios. So this is the plane, and considering this as coordinate axis. This is your x-axis and this is your y-axis. Now, with O as center, a unit circle is drawn. Since it is unit circle, so unit means what? Its radius is 1 units. This is about the circle. Let it intersects the coordinate axis at the points A, B, C, D. Since it is unit circle, so this distance is 1, 1, it is also 1, it is also 1. The coordinates of A are 1, 0, it is 0, 1. C is, that is minus 1, 0, and D is 0, minus 1. So this is about your circle. Now considering a point P which moves from A, that takes the position at this and whose coordinates are x, y, such that the length of this arc is theta. So by using the formula, that is theta equal to L by R, we get this angle. This is angle AOP is equal to theta radian. Okay. Now we are required to get the values. So from here, when we draw perpendicular, let it is n. So this distance is what? X, since perpendicular distance from x-axis. It is y, and it is actually perpendicular distance of what? The point from y-axis. That's why it is x. So that is from coordinate system of perpendicular Pn to x-axis is drawn. So from here we get the triangle, that is PON. Here it is 90 degree. This is theta. This is 1. This is y, and it is x. PON. This is our triangle. So in this triangle, when we get, that is cos theta, and by definition of cos theta, that is base by hypotenuse. For this angle base is x, so it is x by 1 written as x. What's about sin theta? Here we get sin theta as y. So the value of x is at point A is 1, at point B is 0, at point C is, that is minus 1, then it is 0. So here we write cos of 0 at 0 degree. It means at position A its value is 1. What's about cos of pi by 2 at position B? It is 0. Cos pi at position C, abscissa is minus 1. Then cos of 3 pi by 2 at position D, again it is equal to 0, and cos of 2 pi, again we return to A, and it is equal to what? 1. These are the values of cos. So we write, therefore cos theta is equal to 0 for theta is equal to pi by 2 when we move anti-clockwise. At the same time, when we move along clockwise, then again it is 0. So it is plus minus 3 pi by 2 and dot dot dot. It means cos theta equal to 0 plus theta is odd integral multiple of pi by 2. Therefore cos theta is equal to 0 implies theta is equal to odd number, it is even, plus 1 whole into pi by 2 where n is any integer. Similarly, we can get the values of sine. So sine is, that is y. So we write sine 0. Sine 0 at point A. What is the value of y? 0. Sine pi by 2. Again, what is the value of y at point B? That is 1. Sine pi. What is the value of y at point C? This is 0. So 0 sine 3 pi by 2. Here the value of y is minus 1. Then sine 2 pi. The value of y is 0. This is for sine. So we write sine theta equal to 0. But if we move anticlockwise, then it comes as pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2. At the same time, when we move clockwise direction, so it comes as minus pi by 2, minus pi, minus 3 pi by 2, minus 2 pi, and so on. So that's why if theta is equal to 0, this is 0. For that discussion, it is plus minus pi by, so it is plus minus pi. This is 1 and it is 0. Plus minus 2 pi, plus minus 3 pi, and so on. So we can write, therefore sine theta is equal to 0 implies theta is equal to n pi, n is any integer. So from here we get two things. The values of sine are 0 for the any integral multiple of pi, and the value of cos theta is 0 for any, that is odd integral of pi. Again we can get the sine. So now we are supposed to deal with sine of trigonometric functions. What? That is sine of trigonometric functions. So here main use of coordinate geometry. As you know, this is the plane, and when we draw two axes, that is, this is called horizontal line, x-axis, and it is one more line is called, that is vertical line. Let they intersect at point O, and that point is called origin. Now this is divided into 4 equal regions, so these are called coordinates. For angle, that is, it is 0, 2 pi, pi by 2, then pi, 3 pi by 2. So first quadrant from 0 to pi by 2. This is more than pi by 2, less than pi. So from this, what's about the value of horizontal distance? It is actually positive. This direction positive, this direction negative, this direction, that is negative. So what are the signs of respective quadrants? So it is plus, plus, and it is minus, plus, it is minus, minus, and it is, that is plus, minus. So using this we may get the sign of respective ratios. So here we may write that is sign of respective ratio with quadrant. So I am writing here quadrant, that is, simply we write that is x, x dash O. So it is same. In first quadrant, x is greater than 0, greater than 0. In second quadrant, that is x is less than 0, y greater than 0. In third quadrant, x is less than 0, y is also less than 0. In fourth quadrant, x is greater than 0 and y is less than 0. So these same things. Now just deal with the ratio. Here we are supposed to deal with two things, only x and y, since all the ratios have what? X and y. So what's about sine theta? It is y. Cos theta, it is equal to x. tan theta is equal to y by x and cot theta equal to x by y, sec theta equal to y, that is 1 by x, and cosec theta 1 by y. So when we find the sign of respective ratios in different quadrants, so we divide that in 4 quadrants. This is about the ratio. It is first quadrant, theta is more than 0 but less than pi by 2. It is your second quadrant, theta is more than pi by 2, less than pi. It is third quadrant and it is theta is more than pi but less than 3 pi by 2. Now it is fourth quadrant, theta is more than 3 pi by 2 but less than 2 pi. Your first ratio is sine theta. Next one is cos theta. This is about tan theta and it is cot theta and it is sec theta and we can say it is cosec theta. In first quadrant, what's about the value of y? This is positive. In second quadrant, what is the value of sine? That is y, that is positive. In third quadrant, it is what? Negative. In fourth, it is also negative. This is about sine. What's about the cos? In first one, plus. That is cos theta is x. In second, sine of x is minus. In third quadrant, sine of x is minus. In fourth quadrant, sine of x is plus. And simply we can get by using tan equal to sine plus sine by cos theta, it is equal to plus and it is equal to plus minus, then minus, minus minus same sign, it is plus minus. Cot, it is plus minus, then it is plus minus. Sec, this is 1 by cos, so it is plus and it is minus, minus, plus. Cosec, cosec is again equal to 1 by y, it takes the sign of y, so that's why it is plus, then plus, minus, minus. This is about the sign of respective trigonometric ratios. We may write all things in a simple way by using the table. This table is this. This is x-axis, y, it is first quadrant, second, third and fourth. All we write positive. Sin theta and cosec theta positive and rest are negative. In fourth, that is tan theta, cot theta positive and rest four ratios are negative. In fourth quadrant, that is cos theta, sec theta, that are positive and rest are negative. This is about sign of trigonometric functions. It means out of 4 quadrants, each ratio is positive in 2 and negative in 2. Accordingly, we have to deal. Now, next topic is, or we may use, that is for simple way. Sometimes we use it for first, second, third, fourth. We write here all. We write here sine. Means sine then cos. We write here tan and we write here cos theta. So this is about sign of the trigonometric ratios in respective quadrants. Now trigonometric ratios of what? Minus theta. Again it is very easy and important one. Just taking two axes, x dash, x, y, y dash, origin. Now this is the circle. Okay, just this unit circle with radius 1. Okay, may take any point P whose coordinates are x, y such that this length of this arc AP is theta. So by using the formula theta equal to L by R, we get angle POA equal to theta. Now when we take other point, that is when we move angle AOQ in which direction? That is this direction. So this is angle in this direction, this is, so it comes as minus theta. Draw perpendicular from P and also from Q. Let they intersect at point M. These are perpendiculars. Then what's about the coordinates of Q? So here we use sign convention. So distance measured along, that is OX, OY and OP are taken as positive. It means distance along positive x-axis, distance along positive y-axis and distance along revolving point at any position, either OP is here, OQ, OR, OS, it is always positive, and distance measured along, that is OX dash, OY dash are negative. Okay, so from here we get sine theta equal to y, cos theta equal to x. Now in this triangle, in triangle AOQ, we get what? That is sine theta is equal to minus y. In triangle what? It is minus theta. In triangle AOQ, sine minus theta equal to minus y. It implies sine of minus theta is equal to what is y? That is sine theta. Again we get cos of minus theta is equal to x. No change since it is along OX. So that's why its coordinate is x and minus y. Now cos of minus theta is equal to cos theta, and using sine and cos we get tan of minus theta. We divide it, we get minus tan theta. Cot of minus theta equal to minus cot theta. Then sec of minus theta equal to sec theta, and cosec of minus theta minus cosec theta. Okay.